Hello, my name is Rachel Reisner. I'm a certified professional pet sitter in Montreal, Canada. I'm here with one of my boarders, Oliver, who's going to be going home today, so I thought I'd just do a quick video showing how great guinea pigs are as pets. Oliver is a very friendly guinea pig, so he's telling me how much he likes me, and he keeps trying to climb up on my shoulder, kind of like a parrot, but don't want that to happen because I don't want it to fall off. Guinea pigs are great, but in certain ways they're not super agile, so you don't want them to be on high places because they might not be able to climb down or they might fall off. So I think floor is best. And so I actually have this towel that you can't see very well to try to demonstrate floor time for guinea pigs, because it's important that guinea pigs have time. Okay, he's actually really happy. I just don't want him to get too close to my shoulder because I don't want him to actually climb up and then fall off. But Oliver is a great friendly guinea pig, so he's easy to handle. It just goes to show you that pets will give back to you as much as you give back to them. So Oliver is handled a lot by his owner, and it's just very friendly, easy to handle. He gets a lot of out of cage free time, floor time, which is important because it helps them be calmer, also gives them more exercise so they don't get unnecessarily fat, and they get happier that way. Guinea pigs are great because you can tell when they're really super excited and really happy because they'll do something called popcorning, which is they'll just sort of run around and just jump randomly, kind of like a bunking bronco in a rodeo. And that's a good thing. You really want to see your guinea pigs popcorning because it means that they're really happy. So, Oliver actually likes being held a lot, but with guinea pigs and rabbits too, it's important to give them cage-free time, so time to just run around on the floor. You don't have to do it you don't have to give them free range throughout your entire place because they could cause property damage. They do have very sharp teeth. As herbivores, they're used to chewing very hard things. One idea is to get like a dog exercise pen and maybe line it with some chloroplast, which is inexpensive and waterproof, and then maybe line it with like a towel or something so that it's more comfortable for them to walk around on. Oliver actually has no trouble being on hard surfaces like hardwood or tile. But most guinea pigs that I've seen, and rabbits too, prefer to be on towels like this, or rugs or carpets. It's just, I don't know, it's the texture. I think it's the texture. But Oliver, it's unusual that he just doesn't mind. He will walk anywhere. So cage-free time is important to do it every day so that your guinea pig has exercise and also just some enrichment. Otherwise they're just sort of stuck in prison in their cage all day. And even if you have a cage that's appropriately sized for a guinea pig, say like a Midwest guinea pig habitat is an excellent guinea pig cage, it's still nice for them to have time to explore outside where they're not just stuck within a cage. One thing you could do is, if you don't have an exercise pen, you could just put them in the bathroom with you, and that way they're contained in a small space that's usually easy to clean if there are any accidents. Oliver's been pretty good, and actually I have had very good luck because within the 3 years that I've been watching guinea pigs professionally, I've only been peed on once. Although, peed on once, twice shy. So after that time, then I'm always a little bit cautious. But anyway, I'm lucky, I guess. I've only been peed on once by a guinea pig, but it can happen. But anyway, if you let them have cage-free time in the bathroom with, say, a towel on the floor, then it's just very easy to clean up if there's an accident or a sweep up, random poop, things like that. And that way they can have some room to run around with when you're not worried about them going under the couch where you can't get to them, or under other furniture that you can't get to them, behind boxes, or chewing on your baseboards or your property that you don't want them to chew on, because guinea pigs and rabbits are herbivores and it's just in their nature to chew on everything. So Oliver's telling me that he's pretty content right now because he's making these happy guinea pig noises. Guinea pigs, I feel like, are one of the most expressive pets that I've ever encountered. They are very vocal, and they will tell you quite clearly when they're hungry, when they're excited, when they're scared, when they want to hang out with you. And out of all of the animals that I've watched, I mean, they're the most interactive. I think they make excellent children's pets as long as their parents are also supervising the pet care as well, because they are very high maintenance. They do need fresh vegetables, unlimited hay every day, and also they're pretty messy, so they do have to be constantly, their enclosures do have to be constantly scooped and spot cleaned, because you can't really litter box train them. I haven't encountered a litter box trained guinea pig yet. I mean, people try, and they may go in the general direction of the litter box, but it's more like they'll go more in corners, or just they have a favorite spot. But I haven't encountered any that have been litter box trained, as opposed to rabbits, which tend to be very easy to litter box train. Guinea pigs, they're just very sweet animals. They're, I mean, they're very excitable. They're very entertaining. They're very, very dramatic. So they're either super excited or super scared, because even though they know you and they like you, if suddenly, I don't know, they just might be scared, because it's like, oh, something's happening. So anyway, I just wanted to share my joy of guinea pigs, and that I'm happy to be caring for Oliver right now, and show that I can visit guinea pigs in their own home or board them in my home. They have to come with all their supplies, so they come to my home, but I'm perfectly willing to visit them like I do cat visits, because that way, some people have very elaborate setups for their guinea pigs, something called a CNC, which is sort of like a do-it-yourself enclosure that you can make bigger or smaller using just connected wires and connectors, and you can do all sorts of configurations with those. So when people have those configurations, it might be easier to just have a pet sitter come to their home instead of trying to transport that to the pet sitter's home or to the facility. Although I have had some clients bring those, so I mean, they do take apart and put together easily as well, or they may have travel cages when they bring their animals, so that they don't have to deconstruct and put together the setup when they do it. Hey, you're doing so well. Yes. Yeah. So guinea pigs, you know, super great pets. And another thing that I think makes guinea pigs great pets for children is that they are always awake. I mean, there are certain pets that children may be drawn to, like hamsters, for example, or even hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are pretty cool. But the thing about hedgehogs is that hedgehogs are totally nocturnal. So, I mean, their active times are going to be between, say, around midnight and 4 in the morning. So that's not really an active time for a child. But guinea pigs, on the other hand, only sleep roughly 4 hours a day. And even if they're napping, when you come across them, they're such prey animals that they immediately wake up when they sense that anyone else is nearby. So that's another thing that makes them great pets for children or anyone, because I mean, if you want to hang out with them, they want to hang out with you too. So that's always great. I've very rarely encountered a sleeping guinea pig, and when I have, they've always immediately awakened. And these are happy noises. So, I mean, that's another great thing, is that you always know where you are with the guinea pig. They're not going to hide it. They're going to tell you exactly how they're feeling. So if they're happy, you know that they're happy. So anyway, this is just my brief moment with Oliver the guinea pig. Thank you for your time. I do talk about guinea pigs on my website, so you can check that out as well. Yeah, can't go on my shoulder. I think, yeah, okay. Oliver's been doing real well, but I think maybe he wants some floor time. We'll just let him run around a little bit. There we go. Yeah, see, now he's happy. Okay, anyway. Thank you for your time, and I guess I'll talk to you again soon.